all who have joined us for this session. So today afternoon session, we have our guest speaker, Dr. S. Devaneyan. He holds a PhD from GRI MHRD Government of India. He is a Director of Innovation and Entrepreneurship and also serves as Professor for Sustainable Energy in a private university of Tamil Nadu. Sir has over 29 years of experience, which includes both industry and academics. Uh, he has also held various positions of being a director, professor, dean, engineer, analyst, consultant, project head, and research head. Various specializations in the field of academics, research, admissions, patents, fundings, consultancy, entrepreneurship development. These are few of his areas of specialization. He has around 27 papers published both in national and international conferences and journals. Sir has around 54 patents filed in his name, of which 42 patents are published in Indian patent journals. So he has around 64 plus innovative engineering products which were developed by him, and invented products are around 72 in numbers. So he has quite a few research fundings which he has obtained, almost to around 18 crores in total. So this is his brief profile. So sir, we are very delighted to have you as a speaker today. So we welcome you on behalf of the Department of Biotechnology and the Oxford College of Engineering, sir. So welcome to the session. And sir, you can take over the session from here.
Okay, thank you so much for welcoming and introducing about myself. So very good afternoon, one and all present here in the session. And it is going to be the next 1 hour and 30 minutes, and we will discuss about bio-innovation products and entrepreneurial opportunities. See here, this is I'm also a specialist in electric vehicles and EV charging stations in solar, DC and solar powered electric vehicles, and also specialist in solar power plants and fuel cell power plants. I worked in more than 6 to 7 countries in abroad after my BTech from MIT Trichy. This is another additional information. Well, I also received a Best PhD award from the Vice President of India in 2017-18. Okay. See, education. No, why entrepreneurship?
Sir, excuse me, your slide is not shared, sir.
The slide is not shared.
No, sir.
Is it now coming?
No, sir, not yet.
It's coming now?
Sir, stop sharing and try one more time, sir. Now it's coming, sir.
Yes, sir, now it has come. This is in the place where you are receiving the award.
This is a PhD award received from Vice President of. Okay, well, see now, why should we have to transform our students as entrepreneurs? So Professor Kalam said, education should highlight entrepreneurship. So why he is keep on telling, not only he, even present government is more focused on producing entrepreneurs. I mean, transforming our students as entrepreneurs is very important. In fact, after taking this position, this present government has set up a ministry called Ministry of Skill and Development and Entrepreneurial process like that. They have set up this ministry because they are focusing more on producing our graduates as entrepreneurs. So one small example I tell you, across the country, we produce 80 lakhs of technical engineers, I mean technical graduates as per the UGC and AICTE, and we also produce around another 20 lakhs of general graduates, I mean non-technical. So around 36 lakhs of graduates are coming out of across the country every year. So what happened is more than 80% of these graduates are not properly getting employment. So this is the reason why they are not getting employment. See, India is a big country where We need to have more population in industries. So for example, one example I will tell you. I worked in many countries, like for example, if you take US or in any European countries or giant economic countries, for a person, for every graduate, normally these countries have 10 to 15 jobs. Whereas in case of India, we have only one vacancy, we have 10,000 people are competing. So this is what, so this is a big issue. This is a big issue of our country. So this is to be solved only when we transform, especially higher educational sectors. Higher education institutions should focus more on transforming our students not only as employees, also as employers. So unless otherwise, if we produce employers, our unemployment problem cannot be eradicated. If we really want to eradicate unemployment problems, it is absolutely not in the hands of government. It is absolutely in the hands of higher educational institutions. Like what I see, what I have seen. See, I traveled more than 10 years in industry and more than 15 years, 16 years in academics. What I have seen as an industrialist, what I have seen as an entrepreneur. I'm also an entrepreneur. I'm a director of my own company also. So as an entrepreneur, as an industrialist, what I have seen in the higher educational sector, so the professors are the more responsible, and these professors are only focusing on writing research papers and only focusing on conducting some seminars and conferences. That's all. So these two things will not transform our students as graduate. I mean, as entrepreneurs, as an industrialist. So what these professors supposed to do? These professors should develop their research. Whatever the research they do, the professors should transform those research output as products which is useful to the development of the nation, development of the society, the development of the economy from the rural, something like that. Not only writing research papers, not only like uh, conducting some seminars or events. The professors should do transforming the research into like products. I mean, professors are subjected to do like product development, like in their own field. See, if a chemical professor can go for a chemical product, a biotechnology professor can go for biotechnology products. There are so many products. So you can innovate, you can patent, and you can start manufacturing. For this and all, huge funds are being given, and those funds you can take it. You can develop a prototype, you can develop a process, you can develop a product, and then show to your students so that students will get motivated. Oh, this is the product, this is the outcome of the so and so professor. So then again, professors should also analyze the market potential and business model for this. Then only these students will come forward to become entrepreneurs. If you keep on teaching only about the subject core research, then they will not become entrepreneurs. Say, look at Harvard University, look at National Institute of Technology, look at National Institute of Singapore, look at Queen's University in Canada. No? These universities, these professors not only doing research, they will do beyond in the sense like they transform all their research reports, research, like strategy, formula, whatever it is, into product which is useful for the society. So that is what Professor Kalam said, that education should highlight entrepreneurship, and entrepreneurship will be highlighted only by the professors if they come up with product development and research development and other kind of projects. Projects in the sense, not projects on the desk or not projects like students. These projects, something should be different. It is a professor's projects. So this is what I would like to tell you before we go. So why people are interested in go for entrepreneurs? Say for example, a graduate coming out of the university. So normally he will be placed as an employee, not more than 10,000, 20,000, 30,000. Please leave the IT industry salary. IT industries are paying huge salary only for only for short time. We may hear, see, these are the things our students, the community should know. IT people are earning 1 lakh per month. That's not for permanent. Maybe only for short period. They cannot earn this 1 lakh permanently. Normally, a young graduate will receive salary of 25,000 rupees if the graduate become employee. Suppose if the graduate become employer, he will be able to earn up to 10 lakhs per month. So that is why entrepreneurs are very important. Right? This is the reason why the government of India and even many leaders, especially professors like Kalam, they used to say we should transform our students as entrepreneurs. That is absolutely in the hands of the professors who is working in the higher educational institutes. It is not absolutely in the hands of a political party or the prime minister or the chief minister. It is absolutely in the hands of professors' hands. See, at present, you see, look at India, like we produce more graduates. So these graduates are not able to get job, not able to get employment. It means what? Something went wrong in the higher education institution. Even we cannot say that we cannot blame, the management or the owner of the institution. It is absolutely in the hands of. So maybe I can say it is also in the hands of students too. Professor and student both together, they should take the responsibility to transform our students as entrepreneurs. I myself transform many of the students. So for 16 years, there are more than 150 students I transformed as entrepreneurs. See here, see, look at these present serious threats of the developing world. See, first of all, when we teach our students, you teach the students with the problem statements. Only like what I have seen most of the professors, like they cover only 5 units, textbook and a reference book. They complete the syllabus and that's all. It's not like that. Suppose if a professor is teaching one particular subject, that particular subject, a professor is supposed to analyze what is the industry associated to this subject, what is the product associated to this subject, what kind of problems are there where this subject can give the solution. Like this, they have to analyze. So then only the students will get interest. Say, for example, at present, you see that energy security is the threat, and depletion of fossil fuels is another threat, and environmental degradation and global warming is another threat. See, these are all the threats. These are all big problems. So how do we relate these problems with our academics? Say, for example, see, since you are all biotechnology student, you can contribute a massive number of products and massive number of innovations to the world, not only to our nation, to the world. You can contribute massive number of contributions to the world. So, for example, look at the world now. The toxic across the world, like toxic based on the carbon emissions. Like, see, if we consume 1 unit of electricity from diesel or petrol or coal, we are indirectly producing, say, about 45 to 50 kg of carbon. And as per the per capita energy consumption of our country, each human being of our country consumes 3 units of electricity per day. It means each human being is the indirectly transmitting, indirectly emitting, like 150 kg of carbon in the atmosphere. So we are responsible for this. So let's see, look at India is having 130 crores of people. So here biotechnology, bio-based products, can replace this. Like they can come up with biodiesel, bioethanol, like a biomass, biogas, bioengineering products, biomedical products. Like even in genetic engineering, there is a genetic modifications. There are so many things we can do research. Like look at Israel people. See, I have seen one incident in Madhya Pradesh. I have seen an Israel team came to Madhya Pradesh, and they have seen these biotechnology students. I don't know how many of our biotechnology students, how many of our biotechnology professors have done this research. I will tell you what they have done. They are from Israel. They come to India. They have started studying about the genetical structure of our neem tree. Then I asked what you are going to do after studying the genetical structure of our neem tree. You know what is they said? They want to implement this phenomenon into their food crops. Why they want to implement in their food crops? Because Our neem trees, no, like no need of maintenance, no need to pour water, no need to do any pesticides. Neem tree will grow anywhere, anytime, any climate. So it is absolutely like it doesn't require irrigation, it doesn't require fertilizer, it doesn't require pesticides. It doesn't require anything. So it will grow on its own. So they are studying the genetical structure of the neem tree and they will implement it in their food crops. And those food crops doesn't record all these things. They have a very high quality, hygienic foods for their country. So here my question is, how many of our scientists, how many of our professors, how many of our biotechnology research students have done this research like this? There are so many things we can do. We can give solutions to the world and the nation. Say, for example, fossil fuels, look at the fossil fuel lifetimes. See, now the petrol price is going to hike 100 rupees, 150 rupees very soon. Within few weeks, we are going to touch 3 digits. So, and also the fossil fuel is not available in the earth. Say, for example, the Middle East countries are only producing more fossil fuels. They are the ones supplying the whole world. So now these fossil fuels, the crude oil is depleting. Maybe after 10-15 years, this diesel and petrol will be kept in the museum. We are going to say goodbye to, maybe diesel and petrol say goodbye to the mankind. So we have to go for alternate technology. See, electric vehicle alone will not give what you say the solution. See, in electric vehicle, even if the electric vehicle is solution for replacing this fossil fuel, electric vehicle without battery, electric vehicle will not work. So in battery, you can introduce a biotechnology based batteries. See, Japanese have done this. I don't know whether Indians have done this or not. The Japanese have invented a kind of a bioorganic battery. See, this is invented by a biotechnology students. This is invented by the biotechnology professors. Bio-based product. So what is biotechnology-based battery? This battery is having a long life. This battery is environmental friendly. At present, what batteries we have, it is environment. It is against the environment. If we dispose our battery in the, or if we throw the battery, used battery on the surface of the earth, especially Indian soil, it will spoil the soil for next 15 years. Whatever the crop you cultivate, it won't come. Even if it comes, we need to provide more pesticides, more manure, more we have to take more of those crops. Rather, if biotechnology students or if the bioscience students or if biotechnology professors come up with a biotechnology based batteries, organic batteries, so this is user friendly, it is environmental friendly. So like that, one should think so that a country will develop. So this is what UN has said, sustainable development goals. They have very clearly framed and they have given a very clear instruction to all the higher education institutions of the whole world. So we have around 276 countries. United Nations has given a circular to all the Ministry of Higher Education of every country, Ministry of Human Resource Development of all the nations, and they are instructing them to educate or to disseminate this information to the higher education institutions. Please transform your students. Please educate these things to your students. Please teach these things to your students with relevant to your subject. In India, what is the problem is, if you say that an electrical engineer, he will not think beyond electrical. If you see a biotechnology professor, he will not think beyond biotechnology. If you see any bioscience research scholar, he or she will not think beyond bioscience. This is wrong. No, you should think beyond it. You should go for interdisciplinary. Interdisciplinary. See, if a biotechnology research scholar invent a battery, bio battery, then it is interdisciplinary. So something like that, no, they should sit with the other discipline and they should discuss with that and they should come up with a product. This is what United Nations goals says very clearly, sustainable development goals. Okay, what are the bio-based products and services? So what is bio-based products? Where is the entrepreneurial opportunities? Where is startup? How do we start a company in bio-based? How do you see this session is absolutely transforming students as entrepreneurs. This session is absolutely transforming students as startups in bio-based products. So you should know what is bio-based products. See, bio-based products are absolutely made from materials of biological origin, like plants and trees. Like excluding the materials of chemicals, no chemicals. Say, for example, still India is facing a problem in agricultural department. Our farmers are facing problem. What is the problem? See, we are artificially producing seeds, like whatever the seed we produce, like more than 60-70% of the seeds are not nature based. It is not nature based. It is something like artificial based. So these things can replace your biological origin. Like bio based, genetical genetical thing you can do like this. Entirely new innovation functionality. You have to introduce new innovations in that. What kind of innovations? So I will tell you some of the examples in next slides. So the third point is many product areas could potentially feature products made entirely or partly for renewable bio-based material. Like renewable energy also we should consider. See, a biological products, a bio products absolutely associated with renewable energy, then it is a very good world-class product. Say, for example, see, biomass. See, the moment we talk about biomass, immediately biotechnology student will say, sir, this belongs to mechanical. If you speak with the mechanical people, sir, this is not belongs to mechanical, sir, this is belongs to biological student. So who will take care of it? See, we cannot launch a special course for the BTech in biomass and BTech in biogas. No, it is a bio product. So what kind of technology? See, at present in biomass also we have a problem. In biogases also we have a problem because it has more maintenance. Whether it is a biomass or biogas, like waste recycling. The biogas is all the wet waste recycled, organic waste recycled and transformed into gas. All the dry waste recycled into form a gas that is called biomass. In this, biotechnology students or research scholar can do something great for this, like how to reduce the maintenance, how to increase the calorific value of these gases, how to increase the pressure of these gases. In biology there are so many elements are there. There are so many formulas are there. We have to do some research on this. So something like that. The fourth point, say, like bio-based surfactant detergents. Like see, there are so many soaps. See, nowadays, you look at the soaps, detergents. Whatever we apply soaps, like these soaps are absolutely chemical. So these chemicals, when you use these chemicals, what happens? A lot of cancers are coming. A lot of cancer, lot of other skin allergy. Instead of that, we can go for manufacturing a bio-based product. See, I have seen one person in Gujarat, Gandhinagar. He started manufacturing a neem organic soap. He's a biotechnology student. And also in Hyderabad also I have seen one biotechnology scholar come up with an idea, like aloe vera shampoo. See, aloe vera shampoo is available in the market only for the picture, inside chemical only. But he really made aloe vera shampoo. Like even in Coimbatore, I have seen one black dye, hair color dye. The non-ammonia. Again, that student is also from biotechnology. She's a biotechnology student. She has come up with an innovation how to manufacture the hair color dye without ammonia. Because in hair color dye, ammonia plays very important role. The moment you apply hair color, what happens is ammonia will have an itching action and that produces cancer. So without ammonia, it is not possible to make the hair color dye, but it is possible through the biological interventions. It is possible to biotechnology, phenomenon. So that girl come forward with innovation, and she has done it, and she successfully market the product. Now she is a multimillionaire. She at the age of 25, she is earning around 10 lakhs per month. Can you believe it? So this is what an entrepreneur, it is again I'm telling, absolutely it is responsible of the professors and assistant professors and lecturers of the higher education institutions to transform our students as entrepreneurs. So materials, like energy production. See, energy is very important. See, you see recently, if you see the US budget and if you see Indian budget, our 42% of our expenses is towards energy, and this 42% of expenses towards energy because of conventional energy. So if we either go for a non-conventional energy like renewable energy sources, or if we interface biosources with renewable energy, then we can reduce this 42% of expenses up to 50%. So 24%, 20%, we can reduce energy. So reduce the expenses. So these are all the outcome of biomass. Why bio-based? Next slide. See, bio-based products and services will contribute meeting the European Union climate protection goals, because see, this is CO2. We keep on producing CO2. So people are thinking, I will tell you, people are thinking that CO2 is produced only from the thermal power station. CO2, this carbon dioxide, is produced only from the vehicles that burns gasolines like kerosene, like petrol and diesel. Absolutely no. Of course, it is also producing. In addition to that, whatever the waste we throw on the surface of the earth, it may be a wet waste or it may be the dry waste. Whatever the waste you throw, like unprocessed waste, unsegregated waste on the surface of the earth, when you throw, after 10 days, it will start producing methane. And this methane will go and dissolve in the atmosphere, like it will spoil our ozone layer, it will spoil the filter, and we will not get pure oxygen. All human beings, 7.2 billion humans across the planet, will face problem. So this is the issue. Who will give the solution? Biotechnology student, biotechnology professor, bioscience based faculty only will give solution for this. How to transform these unsegregated waste into how to recycle it. You should not say that, sir, for recycling we have a biomass and biogas. No, you should identify a new technology. You should identify a new innovation. Say, for example, in Singapore, I'll tell you, this is again National University of Singapore. A professor from bioscience department come up with this idea with his bioscience students, and it is successful. So this is what a professor is supposed to do. So what he has done, he has, see, normally at present in the world, across the world, the segregated waste only, we can transform those waste into energy. Only they will segregate the waste. It is a wet waste, it is a dry waste, it is a plastic waste, it is a paper waste, it is an organic waste, it is a non-organic waste, like that only segregation. But this professor come up with an idea of pyrolysis. It is a biotechnology based pyrolysis. Come up with an idea, and in this, according to his idea, he and his biotechnology student, any unsegregated waste can be accepted. Any unsegregated waste, the unsegregated waste means anything, like waste tires, medical waste, building waste, soil, sand, iron, rubber, wet waste, dry waste, all mixed waste to give 50 ton of waste. If you give, it will produce 2 megawatt of electricity, and it will produce 50 liters of diesel per 50 ton of waste. If you look at Bangalore, if you see Bangalore, how much tons of how many tons of waste is produced. I'll tell you, recently I have heard the news that they produce like 1 lakh ton of waste is being produced per day. What they are doing, these wastes are simply dumping in outskirts of Bangalore, and that produces lot of diseases. And we are telling that we are professors, we are IASC, IAIT, we are world class, we are writing research paper, we are doing this and that, but we are not able to give solution for this. See, 1 lakh ton of waste is produced by a city like Bangalore. See, like 1.25 lakhs of tons of waste is produced by the Chennai. So these people simply take this corporation, take this waste, simply dumping outside. Otherwise, simply they will fire it. It will give a smoke, pollution. But whereas this professor from biotechnology, bioscience department of National University of Singapore, they come up with an idea. he has transformed this into pyrolysis process, bio-based pyrolysis. It will produce, say, think about it, 50 tons. How many 50 tons is available in 1 lakh ton? You just calculate how much amount of energy we can produce, how much amount of biodiesel we produce. See, biodiesel is absolutely a bio product. See, biotechnology means what the students are thinking only like enzymes, like like all kind of tissue culture, plant biotechnology, animal biotechnology. You are stopping your thinking only in this. Please don't do this, my dear students and my dear professors. Think beyond what best we can do. See, this professor, I can give you a nice idea. This professor come up with a bigger idea, 50 tons. But you guys can think about 5 tons. So then we can introduce a decentralized pyrolysis plant, and we can keep it in every apartment and every streets in Bangalore, so that these waste are recycled, transformed into biodiesel, transformed into energy. So like this, we can keep on thinking about it, biogas. That is what bioeconomy strategy. See, now country, even India is also in this recent budget, India is also announced bioeconomy strategy. So you should see, these are all the things a professor is supposed to know what budget says on biology. See, where is the Department of Biotechnology, what it says. See, more research funds are allocated to Department of Biotechnology, which comes under Ministry of Science and Technology. More funds are allocated. See, our Prime Minister many times worried these funds not more than 30% consumed by our professors. Every year, 70% of the funds are not at all taken by these professors and the research scholars. It means what? We are not having any innovative idea. We are not attempting all these things. See, every year these funds are simply residing in the Ministry of Finance. See, you can take these funds. See, professors can come up with an idea. Research scholars can come up with an idea. UG bioscience students and PG bio students come up with the small innovations. You patent it. Professor Abdul Kalam often says, Indians are world-class brainy people. I myself also know that. I worked with Americans, I worked with Europeans. I can also say, really, Indians are very brilliant. Our Indian people are so brilliant when comparing to Americans, when comparing to Europeans. The only thing is, the difference between Americans and Europeans are they think differently. They think about novelty. They think about innovation. And here we are not thinking that. We are always traveling in the conventional way. But if you start thinking innovation, if you start thinking something different, will become better than Americans, and finally America will take you, and they will give you green card. You will settle in America. And mostly today America is very powerful because of Indians only, not because of Americans. I'll tell you. Only because of Indians. See, all the Indians are very brainy guys, and all the brainy guys are flied away from India. They settle down in Canada, US, and the European countries, and develop in Canada, and all. They become G&T economy. Still, India is very poor. So this is another thing I would like to share. So what more, like, since we are so brainy, we are so intelligent, we are so knowledgeable, we should do something for our country. We should innovate something for our country. Even if you go to abroad, you should contribute something for our country. Even I have seen many people sitting in US, and they do a lot of research contribution to our country. See, what is bio-based products and services contribute positively? See, green growth and sustainability. See, how to reduce the fossil fuels, how to lower the CO2 emissions. That is very important. See, these CO2 emissions, reducing CO2 emissions, absolutely in the hands of bioscience people only. Absolutely in the hands of bioscience. See, if they think they can innovate so many innovations, they can invent so many things, and they can deliver excellent products and projects as an outcome of your research. For example, one research I noticed in Denmark. There is a small again, it is a bioscience product. That bioscience product accepting the cooling energy into transform into electrical energy. So that particular professor and his team, from the Denmark, no, like they have gone for Germany, some university, and they come back to Denmark. They developed a kind of a bio transducer. It is a bio transducer. You know, like they never say that, sir, I only do research in bioscience. No, they have discussed with an electrical engineer, and they have learned about what is transducer, because transducer is an electrical engineering product, and they know very well about biology. So this they interface biology with electrical, and they have invented a biotransducer which converts one form of energy into another form of energy. So this they have done, they have developed. Of course, it is not coming in the market, but it is in the research level. But at least they do something. In fact, the good part is in that professor is an Indian origin. The professor who is sitting in Denmark is an Indian origin settled in Denmark. Anyway, innovation, bio-based products can offer innovative and unique properties in certain applications. So we should boost innovation. See, especially, professors should conduct a lot of events, and something distinct event, not like conventional conferences, conventional seminars, like you should do something distinct, innovations, like some kind of competitions. The competitions and innovation trends, not should be conventional, it's something different. We should always identify the problem across the nation, across the world, and always ask for the solution. And solution not in the papers, in the form of project report, in the form of prototype products, or in the form of ideas, strategy, innovation, something like that. We should always give contest to your students. So of course, bio-based products give enormous employment. See, country like India, we are so much blessed. I'll tell you why we are blessed. Like still in India, except the agricultural crops, other crops, like there are more than some millions of crops are there. Only some 30% of the crops only is produced agriculture, and we eat. The rest of the crops, like leaf trees, other type of trees, other type of bushes, herbals, there are so many herbals, doesn't require water, doesn't require pesticide, doesn't require irrigation, like manure. So these things, like it is available only in India. So for example, say I have seen when in Middle East, to grow one tree, they have to spend 10,000 rupees per year, not the whole tree, per year. In Germany and European countries and all, to grow one tree, they have to spend so many thousands of dollars. But look at India, you are not at all spending anything. It will go. See, even I have seen this morning when I come on the flyover, see the flyover full of cement. You see lot of banyan trees and lot of king trees, like are growing. There is no soil, but they are growing. See the genetical strength. There you should do research. How to transform those genetical characters into a normal crop. This kind of research to be done. See, in building it is growing. In building it is growing. There is no soil. There is no manure. There is no water, but it is growing. In the flyover, I have seen some 10 to 20 number of banyan trees and 10 to 20 number of pink trees. Like this, our country is well blessed, especially as far as the natural resources is concerned. So examples of bio-based products. Say for example, see here I am telling where you bioscience students can think about these areas where you can start your own home. See, building and construction work. See, at present, whatever the paints available in the world market, it is harmful. I'm sorry to say this. It is absolutely harmful. Which paint is very very much used in olden days. They put only lime, like small, just ordinary white cement. In olden days, you see, in temples, you could have seen red paint and white paint. That is organic paint. So those things you should come forward. Those things, I'm not talking about you should go back. I'm talking about you do research on that. You come up with an idea of an organic paint that is not harmful. Something like even if you take building insulations in nowadays, like the insulation or the air circulation, it's not proper. This is also another reason why we are not having proper health. Like especially bio toilets, wonderful innovation. Our Indian Railways has invented, but they have some problem. We are facing some problem in bio toilet. like where you can start doing some research, how to increase the efficiency of this bio toilet, how to optimize the technology of bio toilet. Like this, you can think about like that. You can go. Bioplastics is also another best example because plastic. I'll discuss about that later. So catering services, food packaging. The food packaging. Recently, India has banned like plastic bags. Immediately, all people are started giving in aluminum packing. Like whatever the sambar or chutney or whatever it is, they pack it in aluminum. But have you ever tested that this is a pure aluminum? I tested one day. It is not pure aluminum. For same only, it is like aluminum paper, but it is not aluminum. Again, it is plastic aluminum coated. If you want to test today in the evening, you go to a shop, ask for aluminum pad. You go to your experiment area, you fire it. It will burn like plastic. You test it. If it is aluminum, it will not burn. So this is what government is having one rule, but they are violating. So here, biotechnology student, you can identify the kind of food packing, how to make a complete. Of course, already it is there, but why they are not doing it? Because it is very expensive. That is why they are coated aluminum coated plastic bags they are using for food packing. Again, it is more harmful than the plastics. Nobody is doing research in this. So the professors can do research in this. Then when your research outcomes submit to the government, Ministry of Health, and they will ban this. Always we should not accept. I know like this job to be done by the ministry. This is not our job. This is Prime Minister's job. We should not think like that. See, I will tell you, professors, teachers are the backbone of the country. Students, graduates are the pillars of the country. See, these students and professors, if they think they can transform the country as a giant in economy, they can transform the country as a sustainable development country, they can transform the country as richest country of the world. It is absolutely possible only by the professors and students, not by the ordinary citizens and not by the MLAs and MPs. If you really do it, if you submit the report, and they will definitely consider it. Even if they consider the other team, see, always there are good people and bad people. So once it goes to the good people, it will execute. Very simple. So the third one is cleaning products and services. The cleaning detergents. We already discussed the sanitary products. Where there are more bio-sanitary products we can invent. Of course, now this one company, Patanjali, they are doing a lot of bio-based products. So we should really feel proud about this. See, he is also a bio-based entrepreneur. So like that, geotextiles. Nowadays, whatever we wear, it is whatever the cloth we wear, it is not 100% pure cotton. It is something like some chemical, some plastics are interface. It is very harmful to our health. See, country like India, we should wear cotton, but cotton is very expensive because the process is very long, and also it has more demand in the Western country, so they pay more money. See, that is why it is expensive. So where if any biology student invent a terling or interfacing a plastic material in cotton, if it is a bio-based terling, if it is a bio-based plastic, then it is a good product. So likewise, geotextiles and something like that, one can do research. Like with indoor furniture and interiors, like furniture and upholstery, like nowadays, I have seen one product from Russia. There is a furniture. It is a wooden furniture, but it is not a wooden. It is something like It is thermocol interface furniture, something plywood based. This furniture, once it is damaged, once they throw away, it will decompose in 24 hours. So see, if a material, whatever the material you thrown away on the surface of the earth, if it is decomposed in less than 24 hours, the production of methane from that waste material will reduce. If it is not decomposed more than less than 24 hours, then it will start residing on the surface of the earth as a waste material. every day some amount of methane will be produced and that will pollute the environment. This is the practicing Russian company. Again, I think this is from one of the university. A professor came up with an idea. So they have interface of furniture, something like that. It is a bio interface furniture. So likewise, office stationery, ink, writing materials, staplers. There are so many innovations we can do. Even vehicles also we can do. Like vehicle plastic sheets are there instead of plastic sheets because leather sheets is not possible. Leather sheets are available only in BMW and Benz. Normal sedan type cars, not normal hatch type cars. This leather sheets not coming because it's very expensive. So they put resin and plastic. So you can improvise. You can manufacture a bio-based resin. You can manufacture a bio-based plastic sheets. Like for the car sheets. Something like that. We can. These are all the examples where tremendous things. You see, bioplastics. See, a plastic material, normal plastic, if you thrown away on the surface of the air, it decomposes take 10 to 15 years. Sometimes even 50 years and 100 years also. It will not allow the water inside the air. Rainwater will not go inside. So the rainwater doesn't go inside. So what will happen? The depth of the borewell water, the depth of the earth water will go down. Actually, the earth, the depth of the earth water should not go beyond 100 feet. How many of you know this? Beyond, see, only the water which is available in 100 feet from the surface of the earth. If you do the agriculture from 100 feet, then your agricultural crop doesn't require any pesticides. Your agricultural crop doesn't need any kind of manure. But what we do now, we inject earth up to 400 feet. I have seen some places 1000 feet. 400 feet, 500 feet, 1000 feet, if you inject out water, those water is not having quality. And those waters we are drinking and we have a health problem. So, see, everything is correlated, everything is linked, everything is networked. So, whatever we do, it is always, we should do something for the social development. So, that is what bioplastics are. Nowadays, see, after 50, 60 years, we spoiled the air. For the 50 years, we spoiled the air. And now only we conclude that we should go for bioplastics. For the past 50 years, what biotechnology scientists done, what they have done, what they have professors have done, what the students, what research have done, what they have done. So only now only we are thinking about it. Now only we are realizing. So these research could have done before 20 years. These things could have been cautioned by the bioprocessor, bioscience professors, bioscience research scholars, cautioned to the government this is wrong. They should have done like this. Anyway, we are see this is this one. Okay. So now I want to discuss just the last 5 minutes. National Biotechnology Development Strategy is launched by our Honorable Prime Minister this year. I sincerely, humbly request all the professors, all the faculties, and all the research scholars and PG students and VG students kindly go through this because you belongs to biology. Kindly go through this. They have given a very beautiful strategy for this. It is absolutely for the higher education and entrepreneurs, those who are involved in biology products. So kindly go through this. I want to discuss something about what are the highlights of this knowledge innovation driven bioeconomy. They have introduced in this budget bioeconomy as US has introduced and European Union has introduced before 10 years. And now only we are introducing now. So biotechnology, bioscience, like these students have got a great future if you really follow this development strategy. So this is absolutely released by Government of India, Ministry of Science and Technology. The vision of this strategy is it is a biotechnology is a premier precision tool for national development and well-being of society. Very, very important sentence. Biotechnology as a premier precision tool. What is the mission? To make India globally competitive in biotechnology research, innovation, translation, entrepreneurship, and industrial growth. These terms, biotechnology research, innovation, 100% closely associated to higher educational sectors. So I again humbly request my dear professors and students, please focus on your research, please focus on your innovation. So I myself done a lot of innovations on technology and engineering. Even I also did something in biology. Also, I'll show you. First, patented and then you start doing industrial entrepreneurship. You see, it is a 150 billion bioeconomy by 2025 by India alone. So think about it, how much a bright future is there for you people. The goals and objectives is to build, strengthen, and strong education, research, translation, to make India a global player, to build and nurture a vibrant startup, entrepreneurial and industrial base. All these things are covered in this bio-manufacturing hub, bio-innovative hub. All these things are given as a goals and objectives where we must go through it, and you should please, professors can teach the students how to make use of this strategy. And of course, funds are also allocated. Some see about this for the strategy. They have allocated some 20,000 crores. They have allocated for the bio research. See, our key strength. You see, according to India, we have a good human resources, good professors, good students with knowledgeful. Only thing is, we should transform this knowledge. We should transform the skill sets into a product. Like there are 3,500 biotech startups in India, but for the population like India, like 1.3 billion people, this 3,500 biotech startup is very, 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 very negligible amount. We should have a 35,000 biotech startups. Then only we can accommodate our graduates into these industries. Then only we can eradicate our unemployment problems. See, large number of national research laboratories we have. We have centers of academic excellence. We have 900 plus universities across the country. We have 20,000 higher education institutions across the country. So we are very good. But only thing is, if we transform our students as entrepreneurs and startups, they will definitely increase 3,500 into 35,000 startups. So several universities, professional colleges, educational training institutes offering degrees and diplomas in biotechnology, in bioscience, and bioinformatics. Like we should not only produce our bioscience graduates as only just an employee. We must produce our bioscience students as employer also. At least 50% focus. I request humbly our professors to focus to transform our bioscience students as bioscience entrepreneurs. What to focus? What we have to focus? Like professors should focus building a strong research academic partnership, enhancing venture capital for high risk science, and enhancing research and development expenditure. You always go to biotechnology industry, sign an MOU with real MOU, not for the paperwork, not for the NAC work. You do something real. Strengthening like link between research and commercialization, ensuring quality assurance, ensuring educational curriculum. If possible, you change the curriculum. If possible, write a letter to Ministry of HR that this is the curriculum to be changed. Write down the letter. Professor has got all the rights. Professor has got the eligibility to change the curriculum, to inculcate or to induct new topics. See, our Prime Minister used to say, innovate, patent, produce, and prosper will lead India faster development. This is what our Prime Minister used to say. So again, I am telling you, my dear students, you please try to become entrepreneur and try to earn in the first month itself. You can earn 1 lakh. In the 24th month, you will transform as an entrepreneur of earning 10 lakhs per month. It is possible. Many of my students, they are in the second year and third year of as an employer. They earn more than 10 lakhs per month, not per year. They are earning more than 10 lakhs. It is more than the salary of IT industry what they provide. So if you start thinking about becoming entrepreneurs, definitely I can help you. See how we can transform you to become entrepreneurs. These are all the steps. First, create a business plan, make a product choice, setting up an infrastructure, naming and registering a business. See, for example, I will tell you here a very good news. Government of India, again I am telling only this present government as doing all these things. Startup and stand-up scheme, Startup India and Stand Up India. In this, for young graduates, they are giving 1 crore maximum up to, and they are giving subsidy 45 lakhs. If you borrow 1 crore, you don't have to repay 45 lakhs. It is 45 lakhs is free. You have to repay only 55 lakhs. This is only for young employers, young entrepreneurs, not for people like me, not for people like professors. It's only for young entrepreneurs. So you make use of these facilities. So so what we will do, see, we are Meenakshi Academy of Higher Education Research. We will train you as an entrepreneur is free of cost. If you really want to become entrepreneur in biology field, you can come to us, and we will provide you all the facilities free of cost, and we will transform you as a successful entrepreneur within the period of 6 months to 1 year. And we have provisions here to incubate you. We have incubation center, we have entrepreneur center, we have center of excellence, everything. And we also have a bio innovation center very soon. So if you students really want to become, because when you go to industry, they give you training. After 6 months, 1 year training, only you become an engineer or an employee. Likewise, to become an entrepreneur, you do a training period. So we are here to provide. Our Center for Innovation and Entrepreneurship will provide you 100% quality training and to transform you as a successful entrepreneur and startup in biofield or any other field also if you want. Absolutely free of cost. Absolutely free of cost, like filing patent, developing a product, funding, everything we will provide. Okay. So what are the products I want to discuss? Like last 3 minutes, I will show you quickly what are the products I design and develop. Like see biomass cow. See many people in the villages, they are suffering. They are spoiling their respiratory system. So this product will replace their normal chula. Like this mosquito killer. It is also a biology. Like inside the house, they use vaporizer. It is spoiling your respiratory system. Instead of that, you put it in the outdoor. This outdoor will replace 200 houses. You don't have to have mosquito vaporizer. You don't have to buy outside the street, outside the house. You put it in the street. This will this product personally requested by Professor Kalam. It is designed and developed absolutely by India. It will kill thousands and thousands of mosquitoes every day. This is one of the bioproduct. So this is also I have developed for this electric rickshaw. It is I can say it is a bioproduct because it is absolutely not consuming electricity, not consuming diesel, not consuming petrol, not consuming kerosene, anything. It is absolutely done by solar. Even if it is electric vehicle, the electric vehicle is not run by solar or any renewable sources. Again, it is a polluted vehicle because electricity coming from thermal power station. Thermal power is a polluting power plant. So if you do it by solar powered tricycle or solar powered vehicle, it is absolutely a bio-based product. Likewise, cycles we can manufacture. Likewise, one of the to kill the insects, we have developed one bio lights. So likewise, for again another bio seeding products we have done it, and especially for aquaculture. The dissolved oxygen to increase the DO level of the aquaculture pond, to increase the fish yielding. So we have introduced solar powered aerators, because the aerator will increase the dissolved oxygen of the water so that more fish can be accommodated, so that more profit can be taken place. See biology, how will take the aqua farmer to make more product and less operational expenditure. So likewise, so another product, like a bioproduct, solar powered milking machine. We have done it. So likewise, there are products in the future and the pipeline. So with this, I just conclude my lecture. So thank you so much for listening me. I wish you all the best to my dear professors and students to become a successful entrepreneurs, either in India or across the world. We are ready to help you and assist you to transform you as a successful entrepreneur in the biological field or biotechnology field. Anytime you can contact me. This is my mail ID and my telephone number is with your officials. You can get it. Now I hand over the session to the questionnaire session. If anybody is having questions, kindly shoot me with your questions. I will answer. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for that informative talk. Participants, if you have any questions, please ask.
If anybody is typing questions, one of you can read out and you can ask.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are waiting for them to type the questions.
Sir, one question.
Yes, please.
I'm the participant. Good afternoon, sir. I have a question. India spends around 0.7% of its GDP for R&D. How does this help young minds of our country to turn towards innovation?
See what happened. These innovations, no, there is an innovation cell is there in our country. Okay. This innovation cell, every institution has to have an MOU or has to connect with this innovation cell of this country. I mean, our country. So that what happen? No, they will release lot of research and innovation funds to institutions so that students and professors can develop your innovative products or can transform your research into a real product. You can transform your project into product because final years are doing projects and PG people are doing projects, research scholar is doing some research, and professors are doing advanced research. These things you can transform into a product through the innovation cell. I think we have innovation cell. I think in your university or your institution definitely have a close connect with innovation cell. So through that you can make use of all these things. Are you satisfied with my answer? Or?
Yes, sir, we can hear you, sir. I think the participant also heard.
Okay. Are you okay with my answer? Or do you want to more clarify? You can ask clarify the question.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please go ahead. Any other questions? From the professor side also you can ask, not only from students, professors, faculties.
Sir, one more question.
Yes, please.
Sir, what are the academic modifications in your opinion that should be implemented in colleges?
It's a good question. See, what you do, you have to see as a professor, you know the syllabus very well. Okay. So once you first go through the syllabus, and according to the syllabus, you please go through the industrial applications. How much industrial application is there for the particular subject? If it is more than 50-60%, then that particular subject is good. If it is not there, then you should do some modification in the syllabus. For that, what you are supposed to do, you should have, before writing a letter to the Ministry of HRD or before you implement a internal strategy in your institution, you should have a strong analysis with how much your particular subject is associated with the industry, how much application is being taken from the particular subject for the industrial applications. That you should analyze first. If it is more than 50-60%, no problem. If it is less than that, then you should identify what kind of elements, what kind of topic to be taught to the students. Either you should write a letter to the Ministry of Authority, or you can start teaching to your students in the name of value-added courses or additional classes. Or additional, because changing the syllabus is not so easy, because we should get permission from the internal authority, and also we should get permission from UGC, and also we should get permission from the AICTE and the Ministry of Authority. It's a long process. Instead of that, what you can do, you figure out what exactly we can inject in that particular thing. You can start teaching to your student as an additional topic, additional this thing. No, like you can further then you can refer international publishers, international journals, international reference books, international textbooks. Those things you can recommend, and those in that area you can focus on student to grow. This is the only way, because in India, whatever you do, it takes long time. But as a professor, you can do in no matter. You can do just like that. Only thing is, you should do some homework before you start teaching the subject. Before you get into the subject, no, like you have a semester holidays, no. In that semester holidays, what subject you are going to teach your student? You analyze the subject. you Google in your laptop what kind of industrial applications is relevant to your subject. Then finally come to a conclusion. Then you plan what kind of teaching, what to teach to your students relevant to the subject. Like that only you can do some kind of modification in, inclusion and exclusion. Okay.
There is one presenter, one guest who is joined us as a presenter one.
Okay.
The person says we should have at least 25% of faculty outsourced for the industry.
Exactly. He is right. I agree with him.
And
Not
he
only
also says,
more than that. That is good.
And he also says theoretical books should be limited to only 50% of the time of the course. 25% should be interaction with industry, case studies,
Exactly.
and another 25% should be internship. Should be for creativity, innovation, and entrepreneurship based startup where students have the
Exactly.
interest.
He is absolutely right. He can be advisor to the Ministry of HRD. See, he is absolutely right. I'll tell you. See, in higher education, no, we are teaching like school to our students. We are teaching like schools. Like morning 9 o'clock they are coming, and evening 4 o'clock they are sitting in the classroom. Every 45 minutes we keep on going teaching. You should not do that. It is a university. Like they are graduates. You should only teach only 10%. Like you should show something in the laboratory. You should show something 20%, and another 30% you should show something from the industry. So only 50% you should do. Rest of the 50% they should do. What we are doing, we are keeping the textbook, we are keeping the reference book, unit 1, okay, topic 1, topic 2, like that. It is like school. This is school, no, we are not schools. We are running higher education. It is a higher education. So I agree with the person who has told like this. Even we can write a letter to various Department of Higher Education, like suggestion. We suggesting to the parents it's well and good. Welcome on this. It is good thing.
So there is one more question. It says most of the bio-related innovations require sophisticated labs and technologies. So how can we change this myth that is there in both students and faculties?
Absolutely true. It requires more, like the more infrastructure, more funds are required to develop the infrastructure. For that purpose only, Ministry of Science and Technology has allocated a separate budget, a separate money for in the name of Department of Biotechnology, DPT. Whatever the money allocated to Ministry of Science and Technology by the Ministry of Finance, it is not coming. It is not the money allocated for both. For Ministry of Finance is separately allocating money for research funds for Department of Biotechnology, because whatever the research you do, whatever the laboratory infrastructure, it has huge investment is there. So that is what they are given huge money, so that you can take those money, you can set up. Like it is professors can apply funds and set up a laboratory. Then like that only you can travel. So more money is being allocated. You can see, that is what I already told you. Especially in Department of Biotechnology, only 20-25% of the funds every financial year is being consumed. More than 60-70% the funds are not at all consumed. So it means that higher education institution is not proposing to obtain the funds. They should identify what kind of fuel cell. I'll tell you one thing. Biofuel cell is a current hot topic. Fuel cell, there is a problem. Watering is a problem. So if one can come forward to do this research, if you write a letter to Ministry of Science and Technology in the Department of Biotechnology, like you want to set up some laboratory for this, they will immediately sanction the amount. The only thing is we have to do it. We have to go and ask in the proper way. Then only they will come forward. Then only you can set up a big laboratory. And once you set up a laboratory, then only students will come and involved to lot of research and development activities.
I hope the participants are satisfied with that answer. So,
Okay.
so that's it, sir. Those were the questions that were asked. And thank you, sir, on behalf of staff, student, management of Oxford College of Engineering. We extend our heartfelt thanks to you for being part of the session and being a speaker for this session and enriching our participants with your talk on entrepreneurship and bioinnovation. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, you're most welcome. And thank you very much to the Department of Biotechnology, Oxford College, for inviting me as a resource person. My support always, our support on behalf of the university, our support is always there for the faculties and students. Anytime you can come here, you can talk to me and you can mail me. We are ready to give you support. In fact, many of my patents, if you come forward as an entrepreneur, I'm ready to give free of cost to you people. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, most welcome.
Dear participants,